Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the channel. It's me. And today we're going to be talking about how to find your purpose after 65. It's not too late. If you're new here, welcome. We talk about all things creativity and entrepreneurship, especially for those of you that are in your second act. So if you've retired or semi-retired, or maybe you're still working but thinking about what you want to do when you do retire, we talk about finding your passion, your purpose, and making money doing what you love. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And always at the end of the video, I'm going to have some homework for you so you can get started on your journey. Now let's get into it. You know, I've done a lot of videos on finding your passion, finding your purpose, and I've always said it's never too late. But I think we need to go one step further and really dig into what can you actually do if you over 65? How can you find your purpose? Is it possible? Can you make money? What are the options? Let's get into it. What I want to start out with is there's nothing wrong with being 65 or over. I mean, if you're watching this channel, you're probably thinking, wow, I'm old. There's something wrong with me. I don't have my purpose. Let me tell you something. If you're 65 and you're not happy with where you're at in life, guess what? There's nothing wrong with you. That's just an opportunity for growth. If you're unhappy with what you're doing, you're unhappy with your marriage, your relationships, your job, your career, your financial situation, your health, your whatever, that's an opportunity for growth. So there's nothing wrong with you. And I'm going to share with you, I'm going to give you some homework at the end. But first I want to give you some ideas around what you can actually do. So if you're 65 or older and you haven't found your purpose yet, it's not too late. This is a great time to really look at what you want to do. I remember reading an article or listening to an interview with someone who was 83 years old and had run a business and sold it. He was very successful. And he was interviewed, and the interviewer asked him, "How did you become so successful?" He said, "Well, it wasn't hard to become successful." He said, "When I was 20 years old, I knew I wanted to be rich, and I knew I wanted to be famous. And so he set out to do that. And by the time he was 30, he was rich, and he was famous. And then he said, the hardest thing to do is to keep it. So once you get it, once you get your success, now you have to maintain it." And then the interviewer said, "So what's the secret? How did you keep it?" And he said, "It's very simple." He said, "Every morning when I wake up, I ask myself two questions. No. One, what am I afraid of? And number two, what do I want more of?" And then he does that every day. And then that leads him to making decisions that help him achieve his goals. And so I thought that was a wonderful philosophy. I think it applies not only to wealth and success, but also to finding your purpose. Every day when you wake up, what are you afraid of? What do you want more of? And that will lead you to figuring out what your purpose is. So when you're 65 and you haven't found your purpose yet, I want you to think about this. First of all, I want you to think about, what are you afraid of? Afraid of failing? Afraid of not being able to do it? Afraid of what other people will say? Well, guess what? All those are just excuses. You know, you have to figure out what your fears are, what's holding you back, and then you have to let them go. If you're 65 and you haven't found your purpose yet, guess what? Doesn't matter. You can do it. You can figure it out. You can do whatever you want to do. Now the next part of this is, what do you want more of? Do you want more connection, more love, more joy, more happiness, more excitement, more freedom, more independence? Do you want more of anything? Maybe you want more of a challenge. Maybe you want to leave a legacy. You want to change the world. You want to mentor other people. You want to coach other people. You want to teach other people. You want to help other people. You want to do something for other people.
Right.
Maybe it's time to start giving back. Whatever it is, I want you to really think about, what do you want more of? My name is Donna. I help people find their passion, their purpose, and make money doing what they love. I wasn't always like this. I used to be a corporate lawyer. I spent 20 years as a corporate lawyer practicing law, working for big law firms, working in the corporate world, working for nonprofits, and I hated it. I did not like it. I didn't even like myself when I was practicing law. I didn't know what else to do. I went to law school. I didn't know what my purpose was, but I knew I didn't want to practice law, so I did something about it. I took a leap of faith. I quit my job, I started a business, and the rest is history. I found my passion. I found my purpose. Started coaching and consulting and teaching other people and writing books. I think it's never too late. I believe that you can reinvent yourself at any age. And so if you're 65 and you haven't found your purpose yet, it's not too late. Think about what are you afraid of? What do you want more of? And then take action. Don't wait another minute. There are so many things that you can do if you're 65 or older. You can volunteer, you can mentor, you can coach, you can teach, you can travel. You can write, you can speak, you can start a business. You can do whatever you want to do. You can start a YouTube channel, you can start a blog, you can start a podcast, you can do anything, you can learn anything. There's no age limit, and there's no age restriction. You can do whatever you want to do. So I want to give you 5 ideas. 5 things that you can do if you're 65 or older. No. 1, you can become an expert in something. You can become an expert in your field. You can become an expert in something you're passionate about. You can become an expert in something you want to learn more about. Become an expert. And there's a few ways you can do this. You can write books, you can write articles, you can speak, you can do podcasts, you can do YouTube videos, you can teach, you can mentor, you can coach. You can do anything you want to do. No, 2. If you're 65 or older, you can start a business. You can start a business doing anything that you want to do. You can start a service business, you can start a product business, you can start a brick and mortar business. You can start an online business. You can do anything you want to do. There's no age limit. There's no age restriction. You can do whatever you want to do. No. 3, if you're 65 or older, you can travel. You can travel and you can write about it. You can travel and you can vlog about it. You can travel and you can take photographs and sell your photographs. There's so many things you can do if you reach 65 or older and you want to travel. You can even travel and teach. You can travel and mentor. You can do anything you want to do. If you're finding this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you here. Next one? No. 4 is if you're 65 or older, you can volunteer. You can volunteer your time. You can volunteer your expertise. You can volunteer your passion. You can volunteer to help others. You can volunteer to make a difference. You can volunteer to change the world. And when you volunteer, you feel good. When you volunteer, you feel purposeful. You feel like you're making a difference. And guess what? You're. And last one? No. 5 is if you're 65 or older, you can use your imagination. You can use your imagination and you can dream. You can dream about what you want to do. You can dream about what you want to create. You can dream about what you want to leave behind as a legacy. And when you dream, amazing things happen. You know what happens when you dream? You sleep. And when you sleep, you have beautiful dreams. And then when you wake up, you get to decide whether you want to make those dreams a reality. So if you're 65 or older, it's not too late. You can find your purpose. You can do whatever you want to do. You can change the world. You can make a difference. You can be happy. You can be joyful. You can be free. You can be everything you want to be if you'll just take action. And my homework for you is, again, every day when you wake up, ask yourself 2 questions. Number 1, what are you afraid of? And no. 2, what do you want more of? And then take action. Take action on your fear. Take action on what you want more of. And that will lead you to finding your passion, your purpose, and ultimately your happiness. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, go out there and chase your dreams.